Hello everyone, today I am going to start a new chapter that is seeds and structure and germination. So, we need to understand first of all about the fruits. All of us eating enjoying sweet juicy fruits, and have you ever pondered or observed that while eating them how they are formed or what are the roles of fruit and the tiny seeds inside within them? If you have eaten the oranges, the tiny seeds that are present inside the oranges, what are the purpose of that seed inside it? Now let us see or explore and find out. First of all, we need to understand about the fruits. What are these fruits? They are basically formed from the enlarged ripened ovaries. They are basically ripened ovaries of a flowers. We have already knowing about the process of fertilization, in which we have already discussed that in the process of fertilization the seed ovary becomes the fruit and the ovules become the seeds. Now these are basically the major function of these fruits in a plant life cycle are to protect the seed and help it in dispersal process. Now what are these seeds? These seeds are basically formed from the ripened ovule and of a flower after the fertilization process, and it's contain basically the embryo. These embryo are basically the propagator of a new plants, or they are also called by the name generator of a new plants from which the new plants will grow up. Now these embryo also helps or protect it from any kind of physical damage. The seed also store food material in it, or to provide the nourishment to the embryo, give support to the embryo and give food to the embryo. The embryo remains inactive inside the seed, and once it is exposed to the outdoor, or we can say when it is exposed to the seed, exposed to the soil, and if it get the favorable conditions, then it start to germinate and forms a new plant. Now let us study some more details about the seeds and their types, basically the types of seed. Now these types of seed are basically divided into the basis of number of cotyledons and the second on the basis of endosperm. Now first we will understand about the basis of cotyledons. Now there are two types. First of all, monocotyledonous, and second one is dicotyledonous. The monocotyledons are basically contain seed containing the single cotyledons. That means if you break the seed, you will find that there are only one cotyledon present inside. In which type of fruit or in which type of plant we will able to see monocotyledons? First of all, if you observe the maize plant, in wheat plant and in rice plant, these have only one cotyledons present inside their seeds. Now the second types of these is dicotyledonous. Dicotyledonous contains two cotyledons. That means if you observe a pea, or if you tear the pea or break the pea, that you will able to find inside there are two structures. This is basically a structure of a gram, and if you break it, you will able to find two cotyledons inside it. So in pea, in grams and in mango also, you will find two cotyledons inside it. Now on the basis of endosperm, the seeds are also divided into two terms. The first one is the endospermic and the second one is non-endospermic. First of all, we will understand about the endospermic. Endospermic is also known by the another name, that is the albuminous. Albuminous contains endosperm, and these basically persist cotyledons are basically thin in structure and have membranous. Basically they are divided into several layer of membranes. And if you see the example of this dicot endospermic seed, you will able to find the custard apple. And if you ever have you seen the fruit of poppy plant, you will able to see that there are only contains the endosperm and the cotyledons. So these are the example of dicot endospermic seed. Now the monocot endospermic seeds examples are millets and some type of cereals also. Now the second type, that is the non-endospermic. The non-endospermic, these are basically known by the another name, that is the X albuminous, and seed in which cotyledons are stored food, or we can say that store reserve food materials, and becomes thick and fleshy in shape and size. If you take the example of dicot X albuminous seeds, the examples are gram, pea, etc. And if you talk about the monocot X albuminous seeds, the best example is the Vallisneria flower, orchids. So this was about the types of the seeds on the basis of their number of cotyledons and on the basis of their endosperm. Now in the next part of the video we will understand about the general structure of dicotyledon seed. Till then, thanks for watching.